Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. Today is Wednesday, November the 27th, day before Thanksgiving. And a lot better today than where things were at yesterday. Let's put it that way. First and foremost, after yesterday's tilt session blowing up that UProfit account, I decided that today I was going to be only trading evals with the exception of my one UProfit account. That was the only funded account that I was going to trade today. I was not going to touch Apex and just try to focus on being a little bit better and making better decisions, taking better setups, and so on and so forth. So that's what I did. And I feel so much better. And as you can see, I'm actually still in a live trade. I've been in this trade for, almost 2 hours. And it is one of the best trades. I'm a little bit sad that I'm not in this trade with a funded account, but I told myself I'm not trading funded today other than that UProfit, so I'm sticking to the plan. But anyway, so one of the things I thought about last night and kind of yesterday, after the blow up was where are we going wrong? Where am I going wrong? And one of the things that I really noticed was I have not been doing a good job of really following my hitchhiker rules. And you see down here at the bottom, I put a hitchhiker rules little thing, and this is what I'm adhering to. I must have a 3-bar trend and a minimum 1 to 2 bar pullback for entry. And what that means is, like, for example, let's just find one. This was a key level trade. Right here we go. Here's one that I took to this morning. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bars on a trend. We have a pullback, 2-bar pullback, and then we entered short for a beautiful win. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to get to. And what I was doing yesterday, let me just go back to yesterday. Yesterday morning where I lost that UProfit account, I was anticipating and forcing trades, and I took a lot of trades in this chop. And if you look at this, if you follow that 3-bar rule, this technically kind of was a hitchhiker long, not really, because we didn't have a very nice setup there, but right here was a hitchhiker short. Right here was a hitchhiker short that may have worked at least a little bit of profit, but there weren't that many really good setups. There was really one good one, and that was this one right here. And I probably took 20 trades through this exact section, and it did not work out very well. And I feel like UProfit has actually caused me, when I started trading UProfit, I started to trade a little bit more loosely with my hitchhiker setup, and that was a bit of my undoing, and that also has transferred into the Apex accounts, and so that has got to stop. And I decided that I was going to take my evals seriously today and really just use today as kind of a stepping stone and to kind of reset my brain and get things right. And again, as you can see, doing quite well. If you look at, we'll just go into today's evals. I'm copy trading these 2 Apex accounts and this one take profit account. And as you can see, we're up, around the $600 mark per account. And I've been trading micros all day, but being very, very selective. I had a loss here, nice win, a really nice win. And then I want to point this out as well. See, this is where I would typically get myself in trouble. I'm curious if I want to get stopped out. I got into this trade, back here right around noon. Took my first target off here at $20, the second one off at 40, the third one off here at 90. So there we have 60, that's 150. The fourth one off at, they call it 150, so there's 300. And then I have the last one. Once I got above 100, I just moved my stop up to 100. I've been kind of loosely trailing my stop and thinking, hey, if we get a 100-point trade, I'm happy with that. So if I get stopped out here, it'll be a $500 trade. If I don't get stopped out and we go up here, it could be even higher, but I'm probably going to get stopped out, but that's okay. Kind of bouncing off VWAP, but look at these. There was 3 trades taken in the span of about 2 hours right here. And here we had a really nice setup short. This was a bigger, the trend is moving down. So, and then we had the pullback. This is not quite following this 3-bar minimum rule, but I was very convinced after this that this is going to continue to fall apart. Now notice, and I think because I didn't quite follow that rule, we kind of consolidated here quite a bit before this actually broke, but we did get out of there. Now, then we were starting to bounce off this 860 level or 700 level on NQ. And I thought at this move up and this consolidation right here, these couple candles, that this is going to go. And this is a hitchhiker, but the real entry should have been down here. I kind of took it on the breakout and I was wrong. And we came back down, made this little liquidity grab, and there we got stopped out. So we were in that trade for 1 hour and 45 minutes, $500 trade. Awesome trade. In any case, got stopped out here. We came down here, made this liquidity grab. Once we reclaimed and basically created this bounce off of the 700s, that's when I decided to go long. Now, I just have to be completely transparent with you. If in weeks past, especially on an eval and even on funded accounts for that matter, I would have forced more trades during this section instead of really waiting for good setups and confirmation. And we were rewarded with just an absolute bomb of a trade. Awesome trade. So that really feels good to me, of just getting my head right and having a really good day there as well. Now let's move to UProfit. There's a lot to talk about here. I'll try to keep this as short and sweet as I can. This is the funded account. Let me just get rid of this. This is the funded account that I have left with and you can't see this because I made these banners. So let's just squash this. This is not going to work. Well, let's just do it this way. Might be easier to just bring this over. So this is the last funded account that I have. And as you can see today, we are showing 4 days. Today's actually the 5th day. We are at 52,885 in profit. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and today is day number 5. So technically I can request a payout, and I'm going to do so, and I'll tell you why. So, and before I go there, I had purchased another eval, and I did pass it. This is going to make me sign back in. I did end up passing that account today. So I will have another funded account with UProfit. However, I'm not that excited about it. In case you haven't heard, and I've been promoting UProfit to some degree, at least sharing my journey with it, and I've taken some payouts, but they made a change that I am not happy about. I think it's a very bad look as far as PR goes. But essentially, if you go to help, we go to UProfit 0, and we go to good trading practices, and we find this rule here that says, and this was just changed, as you can see, updated November 26th, which was yesterday. They just updated this yesterday, and retroactively they are calling an account breach for people that right here, under this inconsistencies with real markets, there's a sentence in here that says 2% of the product's lock limit, or maintaining open trades in a negative territory exceeding 1.5% of the account balance. So in layman's terms, what that means is if you lose on if you take 50,000, punch it into a calculator, times 1.5% is $750. So that means if you lose in any trade, if you have a drawdown that goes a losing position, even if you don't lose on the trade, but if you are in a losing position by 750, they will breach and close the account. Your account is gone. Bye-bye, see you later, sayonara, adios. That is incredible. I'm okay with the rule. I am okay with the rule if it is like, hey, notice this is going into effect today forward. I'm fine with that. What I am not fine with is for them to make this retroactive, going back and blowing up people's accounts, even if this happened, a couple of weeks ago, and we're already hearing instances like this. So that is a terrible look. So I would just be very careful. I would want to caution you about going with UProfit. I am going to basically milk these accounts for all they're worth. I already had this eval. That's why I worked on passing it today. and it is what it is. So I now have I will have two funded accounts, and I am going to take a payout on this account. I should be able to request, well, with the holiday tomorrow, maybe on Friday, but I can request 50% up to 2,000. So right now I have 2,800 in profit, so I could request 1,442 to be exact, but I'll probably, pull out like 1,400. That means my static drawdown, because it's the first withdrawal on this account, my static drawdown is going to go to 50. So I'll have, if I take 14 out of the 28, I'll have a $1,400 buffer, and I'm okay with it. I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to milk these accounts for all they're worth, because I don't like the way they're rolling this out and making this retroactive and blowing up people's accounts. That is very, very, very shady on UProfit's part. Very shady. So I'm in here. I've got some profits. I've taken some payouts on other accounts. Honestly, hearing this news, I'm not quite as sad about blowing up those accounts I did yesterday, that account I did yesterday, but in any case, it is what it is. Not a good look, but just be careful. I do not want to be promoting UProfit right now. I will share my journey. I still have these accounts, and I'm going to work on them. And if I can get payouts on them, awesome. If I can't, it is what it is. At least I know what I'm getting myself into. But I'm not going to be buying new ones, at least not for the time being, until some things change. Honestly, looking at Apex and Take Profit. Very, very solid prop firms. Yes, Apex has had its share of rule changes and so on and so forth, but they're not doing things retroactively, blowing up people's accounts. They haven't done that, and I am hopeful that they will continue to improve. Obviously, we haven't had any new rule changes, and I don't expect anything new anytime soon, but it is very much worth it to be using firms that are reputable and that have been around for a little while, and Take Profit and Apex definitely are two of those. So for what that's worth. What else? Black Friday specials. There are a few things I want to point out to you, just shout out real quick. I did post this yesterday about the TradeZella Black Friday sale. If you click the link in the description below and used code Black Friday 24, you get a discount off the annual TradeZella account. So really good special there. Also, the affordable indicators. If you click the link in the description below, as indicated up here or down here, and use the code Black Friday on affordable indicators, you can get up to 50% off some of their tools. And that's what I use, is their chart trader, their accounts dashboard, etc. I'm really, really happy with their products. So that's what they have going on. So just wanted to share that. And again, I want to say thank you for using code BCT with Apex and Take Profit Trader, giving you the best deal. And again, I just really appreciate you guys doing that. And I just lastly want to wrap up. Well, actually, I want to show you TradeZella. So let's just go to TradeZella first, and then we'll wrap up with kind of our Thanksgiving thank yous. But here's today, 2:15, and again, just trading that UProfit account. So not really. I really was just focused on making some progress and getting the fifth trade a day on that account. That was really the only reason for trading today. I really wanted to clear the head, especially after having a 3-day losing streak and giving back, $9,000 in 3 days, and really kind of screwing up my month. We ended with 2,900 in the red, and we were up. Several $1,000s. So go figure. But anyway, it is what it is. So, oops. In any case, so that's where we end the month. Look at what I wrote down on my note today. After yesterday's tilt day, I decided to only trade my remaining UProfit account and not trade Apex at all. I devoted the day to trading evals and passed another UProfit account and did okay on some Apex and Take Profit evals. I actually wrote this prior to this big trade. Also learned of the UProfit rule changes today. Good to finish the month green, and that is 100% the way I feel. So, we will try to march into the month of December. And hopefully, I don't think that UProfit payout will get approved before Monday, so that's fine. We'll just have a payout to start the month of December, which I'm okay with. So once again, appreciate you guys, and just kind of a Thanksgiving shout out to everybody. Thank you for just following along on my journey. I started this channel about a little over a year ago, and really it was just to document my trading journey. And honestly, it's days like yesterday and doing these videos that really keeps me accountable, because as painful as yesterday was, I have a commitment to you, the viewer, and to myself that I'm going to show my day, and I'm going to be transparent about my day. And, you know, on those days where it's tough, I have to eat that. And honestly, it really helps me mentally to, you know, get stronger, to do some mental push-ups, if you will, and get better, so that we try to avoid those things from happening. But I just want to say thank you to all of you guys, whether you are subscribed or not. So thanks for hanging out, for watching my videos and updates, and also for commenting. I appreciate that. I really enjoy, you know, listening to you guys or reading your comments, and, you know, hearing how you did, you know, each and every day. It is very interesting and helps us all stay encouraged. I mean, that's what this trading community is about, is for all of us to help each other and to, you know, cheer each other on. And that's what this is all about. So I just want to take this moment, you know, with Thanksgiving. There's so much to be thankful for, and I am blessed. I am very thankful for everything that I've, you know, that I have. And once again, just to say thank you to you guys. Appreciate you all. So as we enter into this weekend and, you know, my trading journey here over the next several days, I am probably not going to be trading for sure until Monday, and I may not trade until Tuesday. I'm not sure that I'm going to trade on Monday. So I will see once. We'll see how I feel and how things go. But I would say right now, I would plan on probably looking for an update probably next Tuesday. That's probably when I'll be back. So have a great Thanksgiving weekend. Don't spend all your money, but you might want to spend some of it with all the great deals that are going on, and trade well. And I'll try to have another update for you sometime next week. So take care, and so long.